Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Parties here. I was just about to say, I really hope that's not one of those moments where the text auto scrolls on its own.
Oh gosh, that'd be horrible.
That's gonna be like, oh, and we're done.
Yeah.
But it's Pixel Parties here, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2. When we left off, Shelly the killer, we talked to me. It's like, I'm not the killer. It's gonna be that girl. It's gonna be Swift, and Swift was like, I'm not the killer, but I got a red suit thing inside my jacket, and I don't want to say why I decided to switch it, but I can't tell you.
Red
and then he's
suit.
like, surprise, I'm actually am the killer. And the killer. So we need to get down to the bottom of what the fuck is going on here. This turned into a shit show.
Yeah, I did.
So, the death of the bodyguard Ethan Rook and the arrival of Shelly the killer. A new
I want to
development
hear
in
Edra
this-
say Eve.
Eve. Oh, God. And like, I believe it was Pedro in the comments, because we know about how Horace Knightley, his name is a full pun.
Yeah.
But how does Ethan tie into Ethan Rook as the pun? Did they just have to pick a random first name?
Maybe?
Were they not able to find something that quite worked for it when they were trying to... Because obviously they don't have the liberties that like the official Capcom translation team would do, where they could just name them whatever the hell they want. They were trying to make it seem like, maybe there is nothing to it, and it's just...
Because the Rook
Ethan.
is like a castle, so they couldn't really think of...
Well, Rook is based off of the Rook piece, but
Yeah.
with Ethan, I guess they just kind of had to...
Because I mean, the knight is like a horse. That's why
Yeah.
Horus works.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe maybe he's one of the few characters that gets to have a regular name. Like, there's nothing that ties Nicole to Swift, but hey, whatever.
Also,
whatever works.
in case you guys didn't get our reference, Eve is a Unis Honest reference.
Yes.
If you haven't subscribed to that channel, you should do it.
Do it. It's only going
Before
on
it's
for
too
1
late.
year. You never know when it'll end. Well, actually, we do know when it'll end. But there's always little time left. Anyways.
It's Ethan and Markiplier. So
Yes.
It's very
Crank
good
gameplays.
content.
Let's have my cranky crank. Oh, wait, back onto the game. A new development in this case has come to light.
When does Eve? When does that? Sorry, but when does that joke? Wasn't
I have
wasn't
no
it the Hooked
idea.
on Phonics episode?
Maybe.
Where Mark told Ethan to spell his name and he spelled it Eve.
I don't know.
I think that's what it was.
Anyways, under Knightley's direction, the door of the president's plane was opened. After the paramedics attending Mr. Rook left, we set foot inside the plane, one by one.
Whoa.
Looks more like you died here, buddy. I have a feeling he died in here.
Meanwhile, Edward's like, "Oh no, a plane again."
Oh my. Where would the president be?
Oh yeah,
you're
that's
Knightley.
me. Who knows? Revolver Oslo. We said at the same time
Yeah.
before.
Seems he's just behind that door. And yes, that was I think someone was confused.
Yeah,
like,
that
was
Metal
Gear
Gear Solid reference. I read the comments
because that's
today,
my
too.
favorite series.
It really
Hey.
is.
Yes. It seems he's just behind that door. Still a coward, I see.
You think he'd just show himself in front of a hitman? Not a chance.
Didn't I tell you already? My purpose here is simply to investigate the case. Well then, Mr. Prosecutor, may wait for examination of the body. Right. For now, I have no choice but to obey and continue the investigation. The rest is up to Detective Gumshoe. I'm counting on you.
Oh yeah, that's right. You sent him on a secret mission.
Yeah. The attempted assassination of the president became the murder of a bodyguard.
Looks like you could use some help, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I don't deny it, but...
See, exactly. If that's the case, then it can't be helped. Just leave it to the great thief Kay Faraday.
Right. So
I
are you
love
saying
that
you can
music
solve
for her.
this case?
Nope.
Said with such certainty.
Instead, I'll stick to being your support. Right, let's get straight to the investigation.
I need to buy time for the police to prepare. I need to draw out this investigation for as long as I can. Alright. Now then,
I'm a support class thief.
I was thinking of something while we weren't recording.
I don't know how a support class thief would work. Anyway.
I have no idea. But when it comes to the situation, I don't think this is going to be the truth, just because I would like to have faith that Miss Swift up here is innocent. But one thing that could be going on, even though I don't think this is what actually is it, but it could be a theory that, I like to share theories if they're possible.
Yeah.
And one thing that we could tie to it was for a fact from the killer's past with us having to deal with him, and that he will always do whatever is necessary for his client to be innocent.
Yeah.
So if for some reason we were starting to catch on to Miss Swift over here, even though he's the one in the first place that tied it to her, which is why I was like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But he could be doing this whole bit, not just tied to Swift, but here, because he's doing what he can to make someone, say, Knightley, seem innocent. By holding him against his will, we could be, I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. He could be doing what he can to protect his client right now. But who knows? Anyways, let's go look at the body.
Oof.
That's right in his armpit.
Yeah.
Ow. 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 So sensitive. Ow. Every nook and cranny. Okay. So let's just go ahead and touch that. The bullet pierced his body just below his armpit.
Yikes.
Oh, it went straight through the body. So that might be the egg. Is that the exit wound? I don't know. We'd have to flip over to find out. Fortunately, it was hit in an area that his bulletproof vest didn't cover. It really did seem like
it really seems like a well-aimed shot.
Like a professional.
Yeah.
The cause of death was most likely blood loss. The bleeding has stopped. But, to be fair, if you're a killer as good as Shelley, you're not gonna miss. If he's going for the president, he's gonna hit the president.
Maybe he wasn't going for the president.
Well, this is why he's also defending himself, because he's like, if I was gonna kill someone, I'd kill my target, not this guy who was apparently his friend. I don't know.
Paramedics were called to treat Mr. Rook, right?
I'm afraid they didn't make it in time.
Oof.
But he bled out in here, which is why I don't think he was shot on the stage. Anyways, can we look at this thing?
Well, he could have been, then fell down.
Yeah. There's a bulletproof attache case?
Really? You don't know how to pronounce that?
What is that? I've never seen that before.
It's an attaché.
I've never seen that before. It's a tool bodyguards use to protect themselves from bullets. It can be seen in Kay's photo. Wait.
What?
Well, because if he was holding that up, and he was indeed hit on his left side because of...
Oh,
right?
do you think maybe he... I'm assuming Shelley pointed it at the president for them to hold up their things, and that would make an opening?
I mean, I have no idea, but...
Because he was on that side, and he would have got him right there, and it...
Well, no, because I thought he was hitting the other armpit when he's on the ground. It would be his left armpit with the way he's lying down.
Well, I thought you said
so
that was the
his
exit
other
wound.
side. Oh, you have a good point. Man, shit. It seems Rick and Knightley both had one.
And that's why the president would only be injured, because if it hit him, it would.
I thought he didn't even have a scratch on him
Oh, that's right, he didn't.
anymore,
Never mind. Never
yeah,
mind.
You're good.
Ah, that's the scene I stole on film. Stole?
You didn't do anything illegal in taking this.
Stole. Anywhere, anytime, I'm always in the mood to steal.
Do you think you're going to steal their souls for the camera? You just wanted to use the word steal,
What is
didn't
this,
you?
Goosebumps? Have I been caught?
Yes, you have. All right,
Damn.
shall we look at his gun, maybe? Seems the victim also carried a gun.
Did he try to shoot something?
He may have drawn it out instinctively to return fire. We need to check to see if the gun had fired any bullets. Still fully loaded. There's no evidence of any shots being fired. This gun is also from Zheng Fa, right?
Yeah. We were always issued the same model revolver. It kind of looks like the other gun.
Yeah. Except minus the laser pointer.
Yeah.
But what about his body in general? The victim is Ethan Rook, who is the president's bodyguard. After hearing the gun...
Stop taking their lives!
Sorry, I'm not used to interjecting like that.
After hearing the gunshots, he immediately evacuated the president into the plane.
He gave his life to fulfill his duties.
Does this mean he'll receive a What?
Posthumous.
Posthumous promotion? Oh, like when someone dies in the line of duty and they get promoted to, like, general or something.
Anything posthumous is after death.
That was post-mortem.
Well, I mean, that can also be used, but a professional term that's often used is posthumous.
I guess post-mortem has more to do with the body itself.
Probably.
Like, a post-mortem wound.
Yeah. And it's K. There's no need for forced comments.
How did you know?
Bodyguards don't follow that promotion system.
I wanted to sound smart.
Anything in your hand? How about that? Victim is either... No. God dang it. Nah, God dang it. All right, because there's not really been anything where the examine button will pop up and pop away, so I don't know what to examine. Everything is all just one thing, unless I can look at his head.
Nope.
Okay, so what am I looking for now then?
His hand?
Or have I done everything? Maybe I can back away, and then it'll say that everything's done. Huh?
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Cool.
Thank you. It didn't give me any hint that actually was the case, so... Alright, get the heck out of here. Alright. So we got a little bit of logic here.
A little bit. We have 4.
6-shot revolver, and then... Oh yeah, those are the same. Let's tie those together. Unless we're already going way too far ahead, but I think that's a safe one.
Are.
We have full health, by the way. Holy shit, when did that happen?
And we didn't lose any.
These 2 guns. They're the exact same model. These guns came from Zheng Fa. Which means that... Okay.
I mean, if Knightley is the client, he could have provided him with it.
I think it might even be that Knightley's the client. I think that Knightley...
Knightley was on stage with him. With the president.
Maybe my thought is... I don't fucking know. There's too many things that are dumb ideas that I have.
Were you about to say that they switched places?
No, I was going to say that Knightley, if anything, might have, hired on Shelley, but then used that as a ruse to himself murder Rook.
Why would he do that? That makes no sense.
I don't know.
That makes absolutely no sense.
I don't know. All I know is that apparently his gun is dropped. Well, actually, it's not his gun.
Also, what? No.
Like I said, that's why I was going to stop my theory. Let's just go back into this before I make any more dumb theories.
It's too early on for a case that complex. Remember the whole evidence fiasco before?
Yeah. Anyways, keep going with this.
Looks like all the bodyguards are provided with guns from Zheng Fa.
Indeed.
Are those guns rare?
No, not particularly. And they're not easy to obtain domestically, but it isn't impossible either.
What? I thought they might be a treasure. I was going to steal it.
Yes, it's unfortunate.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you talking about treasure?
Not quite. If it was a rare model, it would have been easier to identify. Even evidence can become treasure.
I see. Even during your investigations, you search for treasure.
Well, I didn't quite say that.
Okay, let's investigate. Where's the treasure?
And suddenly she's motivated.
Where is it?
Alright, now, I don't think it gives us anything new, so we just have the assassin attempt and the bullet that pierced through.
Jeez, how many times did she say treasure just then?
A lot. She loves treasure, man.
I can't tell if she's a thief or a pirate.
That's kind of creepy. We have a revolver offside, now we have a psycho mantis on the table over here. 2 gas masks lay on the table ready to protect against poison gas attacks. The president seems to be quite fearful of assassinations.
So this is the rumored gas mask. It's my first time seeing the real thing.
Rumored? Among the great thieves?
No, the Gem and Ninja, the children's program. During Princess Viola's wedding ceremony, the poison-tongued ninja Simon Cowell.
I should stop listening to her so seriously. It never seems to pay off.
Oof.
A bird! Tweet! Next to the riot shield, there's a canary in a cage.
Aw, it's so cute. I want one to be my partner.
Partner?
Of course, it can help me open locks and do other odd jobs at the crime scene. A great thief should always use nature to her advantage.
I've heard of canaries being used to detect poison gas. Don't tell me.
Huh.
Oh, man. Sturdy life preserver rests against the table. It's an essential life-saving tool. I suppose it's a precaution in case someone accidentally falls into the ocean.
The ocean, huh? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, how about we go together sometime?
If you want to go, just go by yourself.
Aw, don't be such a party pooper. Let's go visit the ocean. Think about the hot dogs and the shaved ice. It'll be delicious.
You just want to go to the ocean to eat. Sounds like someone.
Her and Maya should go. They would have a great time.
Absolutely. Is there anything cool on this table? Ooh. Huh. Interesting. So there's a bulletproof vest that got hit. Let's take a look at that. Oh wait, actually, what the fuck is this?
It's a
That's
lion.
real talk. A strange decoration based off some strange animal staring me with its strange eyes.
It kind of looks like a lion.
There's a lever on this statue. See? Right there on its butt.
That would be most unforgivable.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it.
That lever most likely operates the trapdoor underneath my feet. Then the hatch is actually a pitfall trap. I hope you understand it would be your best interest not to pull that lever. When a killer talks about your best interests, it would be wise to do as he says.
Yeah.
And then we got paperwork. Are these some kind of official documents?
I know it's a bit rude, but let's take a peek inside.
Oh.
Huh.
Whoa.
Seems to be a security plan, but it's different. We must be able to repel any attack from the lake. The president is our top priority. Undercover agents keep an eye on the audience. Oh,
so this is like from their point of view, right?
Well, I mean, the first one should have also. I mean, only they would know any of this, but this is weird because this new one points out the fact that there were undercover agents that were in the audience, and so if it's an undercover agent, they would also have one of those revolvers because they were all given to. They're all issued to the Zheng Fa police.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a new security plan that's different from the other one that we had. This seems to be a security plan.
Yeah, this looks like the one we found earlier in the trash can.
Yes, it does. But what's this? Something seems out of place. One thing? There's many things, but I think it's the undercover agents to keep eye on the audience.
I thought that Ethan and Horace are switched here.
Oh wait, I think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is weird. Because if you remember, on this one, in case of an emergency, Knightley will lead the president inside the plane and Rook takes Knightley's place. So it says on here about that, but huh. So let me can I examine this? Like
Maybe.
Because this has the deduce thing on there, but something is a very sketchy drawing.
This seems to be a security plan document.
If so, we obtained something like this earlier. Something's different about this one. Could it be... Perhaps we tried deducing. Okay,
Yep.
I guess I'll just deduce on, like, one of their pieces.
Yeah.
Because I have to be very specific with it sometimes, and I'll... Whoa, don't go jumpy on me.
Jeez.
Security plans.
There we go.
What's this? The details of the security plan were changed?
You're right.
This is you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. It was changed yesterday. President's orders.
Why the sudden change?
Because 2 days ago, the killer attacked the president. Oh! He disguised himself as a bodyguard. Rook was the first to notice. He had already gotten close to the president. Rook managed to stop just in the nick of time. That's...
Is that Luke at me?
What? No,
Oh, no,
that's
that's-
Horace.
Listen, they're so similar, I literally couldn't fucking tell.
You
I
really
literally
thought that was him?
Yeah, I literally thought for a second, I was like, wait, is that Luke at me? Looks so much fucking like him. I
Evan,
can't
really?
take it. I was so confused. I was like, what the hell?
But the nose, come on.
I know, but I don't know why, but it looked like, by the way his eye is, that it looked like he had a monocle there for a second, so I was like, what the f***?
You're hallucinating at this
It's
point.
been a long day of work for me, so I'm
True,
I'm tripping
you were
balls.
just at work for 9 hours, so...
Well, I guess that's how he got his whole neck brace thing going on.
Yeah. Rook grabbed his left arm and twisted it. And he fired one bullet square into his left arm.
Well, that's how he got his arm hurt.
Yeah.
What were you doing at the time, Mr. Knightley?
I was,
If I remember correctly, the first person I took out that day was you.
Oops. Was that a touchy subject?
Shut up.
So back then,
Oh, yeah.
your country has yet to heal and you've already forgotten?
No, not you, not now. That's right. Since that day, I haven't been able to turn my head right. It sucks.
To think that I would suffer an injury. Ethan Rook. You could say he was the most capable individual. Unlike this man here.
What's so different about me and Rook?
I believe you're about as different as a pawn and a queen.
What? Ooh, that's a big insult.
She remembered Rook's name because he was highly capable. Correct. Well, disguised as a bodyguard, I happen to hear his name. There's no way I could forget that name. Only a select few have ever been able to injure me. So this was the connection the killer was talking about.
That's totally the type of connection that Shelley's killer would have with somebody.
Yeah.
Oh yes, he was able to hurt me. I will never forget him.
The security arrangements were changed. Oh, that's you. The security arrangements were changed. Was the line? Sorry.
Stop taking my lines! God,
Sorry.
the security arrangements were changed so that the killer would not be able to sneak in as a bodyguard again. Only the president's two most trusted subordinates would accompany him on the stage.
Turns out I'm the great thief.
In short, me and Rook.
Okay. Cool.
You're not the great thief. Fight me, bitch.
It appears their positions were also changed.
That's true. He's now on the right side.
Because I can't turn my head to the right. My position got changed to the president's left side. In other words, I was relocated to the right side of the stage.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
So that was important papers. And wait,
What are those things?
those it wasn't just, it was the children's show that they all watched. It was at least tied to in the anime when they were kids. How
Oh, a signal samurai?
yeah, that thing. I think it might
That's
be those.
not those.
It's a collection of colorful personal security alarms.
They're security alarms.
They look like those
What are you
things.
talking about?
They all seem to have been used before.
The president. He sure is a nice guy. He bought these security alarms to protect his wife and kids.
And why would he leave them all here? It's obvious that they're all for his own personal use.
Objection!
Oh, that's great.
Oh
A
dear.
single person can't carry that many security alarms because a person only has 2 hands.
That objection is worth 0 points.
Aw, dang.
At no point in any of your rambling you'll hear whatever the Billy Madison quote is. I forgot it now because I haven't heard it in a long time. The one when he is that is the most idiotic, inane response I've ever heard in all my time. You are awarded 0 points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah.
I simply know what you suffice. All right, vest.
That's a heavy-looking vest. The president's clothes must be made from some special fabric.
Indeed, it's to protect against bullets.
Wow! It even does that?
Naturally, this is a bulletproof vest after all. I wonder.
Ah, so that's what it is. This is the first time I've seen one. You could have said something earlier. That really surprised me.
Huh.
What?
I didn't mean to examine that all the way again.
This is a bulletproof vest!
you're-
You want to protect yourself from bullets.
I
There
hit the
seems to
wrong
be a
button.
bullet stuck in there.
Oh, that was then.
I've always wanted to describe things like you do.
Okay, I don't talk like that. Oh, they changed it up on us, but...
Yeah, you do. There seems to be a bullet stuck in there.
Well, I thought they said that there was no bullet in there, because that's what they added the logic on here, right?
That was a fun thing to do too for
Oh, no,
her
a
to,
bullet is embedded
for her
in
to
it.
talk like him, but you just sped right on through there. It was new dialogue.
Well, it was just a tiny bit, because I hit the thing again by accident, so I wasn't used to that. So,
But it was fun new dialogue. And you robbed it from me.
I'm sorry. So,
You don't even care.
well,
You're in thinking mode right now.
Well, the
You
bullet-
don't care about my feelings.
yes, I do. You'll know this. So, I mean, that would be where the bullet had to have gone, but
Oh.
how? That makes this real weird. How?
It doesn't make it that weird.
That changes a lot of angles. 2 bullets were fired. We know that from the number of gunshots. One hit the steel samurai balloon, the other took Rook's life.
But didn't the bullet also hit the president's bulletproof vest?
Right, it doesn't match up with the number of shots. However, there is one way to solve this.
One way.
The
Or
bullet
another?
that stole Rook's life pierced through his body and then hit the vest. In other words, Rook and the president were hit by the same bullet.
I see. Soka.
Oh yeah, that's right. It'd be dangerous if we hadn't worn that bulletproof. If he hadn't worn that bulletproof vest.
Is the president alright? Even while wearing a bulletproof vest, you can still get injured.
Yeah, the bullet's impact can still fracture your bones. But don't worry, he's fine. The president's trained himself like no other.
Maybe the president didn't even need a bulletproof vest.
I think that might be pushing it.
He's
I
made
mean,
of steel. He's Superman.
if you want to talk about a steel samurai. Oh my god. Anyways, I'd like to examine the bullet. There's a chance there may still be ballistic markings.
Ballistic markings? What's that?
Ballistic markings are always left on a bullet. Each gun leaves a different marking.
Yep.
So if we examine the ballistic markings, we'll know which gun the bullet was fired from.
It's like a fingerprint for
you can
bullets.
say that they're like guns' fingerprints. Every game. Every game.
I get it now. Let's investigate right away.
I think that'd be difficult. The bullet was completely flattened when it hit the bulletproof vest. There's no way you could investigate the ballistic markings.
Wah! I wanted to investigate them.
Oh. Okay.
She got so excited.
All
She's
right.
like, yeah.
That's all we got over here. All right. Time to get the hell out of here. Ooh, what's this? The internal and external views of the plane are being monitored by these monitors.
Monitored by these monitors.
I won't still inspect every suspicious looking nook and cranny. What the hell? What?
We're being watched. What?
This box on the left. The left
What
middle
is
box.
that?
Let's find out. What's this thing?
Oh, that's the president's precious stuffed animal. I don't really get it, but it's some kind of keepsake. Don't touch it.
Precious? That's unexpected.
Hey, it kind of looks like there's been a break-in.
Indeed, the area it stands on does look a bit unnatural. Huh? Are those glass shards underneath the stuffed animal? It's unnatural empty space. Perhaps. Was there another monitor here? Interesting. One monitor is missing.
So it's just sitting there where a monitor should be.
Now then, I've grown weary of this investigation. Still no sign of Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Prosecutor, have you uncovered the truth yet? No, not yet. I see. In that case, would you like to speak with someone who is involved in the incident? Someone involved in the incident?
You mean...
Is there not one more witness? Just behind those doors? Of course, the president himself. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, please do that and summon the witness here.
There's no chance in hell I'm letting that happen. You think you can just summon the president like a witness in court? Ha!
Mr. President, I'm sure you're watching all this through your security cameras. Would you kindly grace us with your presence? That is, if you value your bodyguard's life. More than your own. No? Okay, stay in. I'll just start one by one.
Oh my god. I love drama like that. Mr. President?
He ain't coming out. He ain't coming out.
Hello?
I see. Mr. President, what sort of a man leaves another to die on his behalf?
Mr. President! Stop it! Take it easy, hey!
Still nothing. Come on, Detective Gumshoe.
Ah!
What? The lights. My apologies, Mr. Prosecutor, but I wouldn't try anything if I were you. It seems I'm unable to reach the president. Even with Mr. Knightley's life.
Stop! Ugh!
Ah!
What's going on?
Okay, to killer you. However, I have already seen the truth.
What are you talking about?
Where is he?
Jesus Christ.
I leave the rest in your hands, Mr. Prosecutor.
What just happened?
Edge.
Maybe that's Kay? Or is it Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth!
Yep.
Detective Gumshoe?
Edge.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir!
Whoa. The hell happened? I'm glad he's not dead.
No? Man, the ultimate... Dude, I would cry if they just killed off Gumshoe. I would cry all night long if they just walks in and says, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm sorry, pal, I couldn't make it. I would cry.
Did freaking Shelly did? He's like, all right, if you don't solve this, that girl's next. Or something.
Let's not do that. Did I pass out? Mr. Edgeworth, thank goodness you're safe.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you okay?
Kay, what about you?
I just woke up myself. My head's throbbing a bit, but it's no big deal. It's just a mild concussion.
What happened to the killer?
Nothing I haven't had before.
Miss Swift came right out of the plane.
I fell like 2
She
stories.
told us the killer made a run for it, but we were too late, sir. We heard from that bodyguard that the emergency lifeboat over there had been stolen.
Oh.
He's probably at the other side of the lake by now, sir.
Oh.
Didn't you seal off the park? The police were all called back to surround the plane. Right now, there's no one guarding the opposite shore. Nah, that means he succeeded in giving us the slip. Sure seems that way, sir.
Mr. Prosecutor.
Horace Knightley, it seems you also had a narrow escape.
Yeah, that sucked. That punk.
Come to think of it, we found this near where you fell, sir. This is the killer's calling card. Looks like a message from him.
We're familiar with
boy.
that.
He always leaves this card next to his victim's body. Did he try to kill me? Hang on, well, does it actually say anything on there? Because it said it was a... No, it's just a card. Okay. Oh, yeah, your victim's body. Okay. But you're not dead, sir? Right? You're not a ghost, are you? Did you possess your own body? That's pretty spooky. That's too spook for me.
Possess your own body.
Perhaps this signifies something similar to a killing. Which reminds me, the last thing he said still bothers me. However, I have already seen the truth.
Yeah, I was like
I leave the rest in your hands, Mr. Prosecutor.
as someone pointed out in the comments before, like, if Edgeworth freaked out over seeing the calling card the first time we were introduced to this guy, why didn't he react the same way to the freaking thing on his jacket?
I know.
It makes no sense.
I guess he just never saw the back of him. I don't know. Or anything, any part of him that had it, because there was on multiple places on him.
Yeah, it was on this front, too.
Game logic.
Maybe that's why he was trying to use Knightley to cover it or something.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, he would...
He might notice this. I must hide. All right, you know what? We're going to find out what exactly he means by him having seen the truth. Next time.
Ooh.
What the hell are you up to,
I think
Shelley
we're just
the
going to
Killer?
get
What
more and
the
more
hell are you
confused
up
as this
to?
goes on.
Probably.
This dude loves being cryptic.
Absolutely.